All right, welcome on back, everyone, to the next episode of First CSP, a channel dedicated to bringing you the first council shoulder patch issue from all councils in Scouting America, both past and present. Just want to say a quick thank you to everyone who's been watching our episodes, sharing them with their friends, making comments, and subscribing. It's been really fun for us to be able to bring you these episodes, and we're excited to continue to do so with new episodes out every single day. So, hope to see you back as we continue to highlight the first issue CSPs from across Scouting America. Today's episode, we're going to take a look at Kootaga, Kootaga Area 618 out of West Virginia. Council was formed in 1933 as a name change from Parkersburg. In 1942, it absorbed southeastern Ohio 464, and finally in 1990, it merged with Central West Virginia 616 to form Alohac Council 618. First issue here for Kootaga, which sometimes I think I mispronounce Kootaga. Kootaga actually had two variants, and the first variant is a little bit harder to find. We do have both to show you today, and they are very, very similar. So let's get right to the patch table so we can look at the differences here in the S1A and S1B for Kootaga. S1A here is defined by its green border, brown background, yellow letters, and a green name for the council there in the center. Really nice, kind of simple design. You can see it is an older patch for sure, with cloth back, definitely reminiscent of an older type production. And the distinction between an S1A and an S1B is going to be the lettering being yellow, as it is here on the S1A, versus gold on the S1B. And the difference there is not super great. Here's our representation for the S1B. Again, it looks very, very similar. We've got that green border, brown background, gold letters, and green name. There is a very famous prototype that exists for the first issue for Kootaga, where there is, instead of gold letters and a brown background, it is gold background and brown letters. So the reverse color there. There's 4 of them are known to exist, and collectors highly prize that issue. They talk about it a lot, that's for sure. I've not ever seen one. If you are one of the 4 people that has one and would like to send us a picture, we'd love to share it with everyone on our X account. I've never actually seen the prototype for this, but it is always widely regarded in the collector's sphere. All right, flip this one over real quick so we can see the S1B. Looks a little bit darker from the back on this particular production run, but the main distinction is going to be comparing the letters being yellow versus gold, and the distinction is rather slight. Let's get these both up here on screen so you can see the difference. When they are next to each other, you can tell there is a distinction. We've got yellow letters at the top, which is the S1A. There were less of these produced. It's a little bit harder to get a hold of. And there were more of the S1B that were produced with the letters in gold. So we've got yellow here. We've got gold here. They're real close, and it can probably be a little difficult if you were just looking at one of these in isolation to know for sure which issue you have. I will say, in looking at the embroidery itself, maybe you can say there's a slight distinction in kind of how the font presents. This looks almost a little thinner, but I don't know that it's one that you could look at a photo and know for sure right off the bat which one you happen to be dealing with. So it is a tough one. But this is going to be the first issue for Kootaga, and the 2 variants, S1A at the top and S1B. With that, Hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. And if you want to be notified every day when the new video drops, by all means, subscribe and hit the notification bell. And as always, please feel free to share this with people you think might enjoy the content. We really love bringing you these videos and are excited to continue doing so. Obviously, there are hundreds of first issues, so we've got many, many, many more episodes to come. If there's an issue that you'd like to see, counsel that you have not seen the first issue highlighted on the channel, please just go ahead and drop it in the comments and we'll get it in the queue so you can see that soon. With that, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you on the next episode.